When you're working with your doctor to try to get an accommodation because you have a disability, short-term or otherwise, here's how to avoid having your doctor write what we call, "Please fire me" letter. Hi, I'm Tom Spiggle with the Spiggle Law Firm. We help people who've been fired or afraid that they might be. In order to get an accommodation under the Americans with Disabilities Act, you have to show that you are able to perform the essential functions of your job with the accommodation. And sometimes this gets sticky if you are asking for time off from work, which can be a reasonable accommodation. And it helps, of course, to have a doctor write a letter on your behalf. But sometimes doctors, because they don't understand exactly what you need, will write a letter that says you are unable to work. Well, this is called a "please fire me" letter, because if you can't work, then there's no accommodation that's going to allow you to return, and it would be legal for your employer to fire you. So it's better to have your doctor give a time limit. How long are you not going to be able to work? You don't want to have an unlimited extension. So you can have your doctor give a time limit. We're going to check back in 2 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it may be. Of course, a little divided on how much time you can be entitled to and still having a reasonable accommodation under the ADA. So you need to be in close contact with your employer to see if you can work something out. But there's no question, if you send them a letter or say, "Hey, I can't return to work because I can't perform my job," it would be possible for your employer to legally fire. So don't have your doctor send a "please fire me" letter to your employer.